to Self-OS. This is a digital upgrade. Headphones are recommended. This session is not about understanding. It is about orientation. You are not here to change anything. You are here to notice what is already running. Let your body settle naturally. There is nothing to prepare for. Notice where your body needs support. The chair, the floor, the ground beneath you. Take a slow breath in. Pause. Release. Again. In. Pause. Out. You are not trying to relax. You are allowing the system to stabilize. Notice the environment around you. The room, the temperature, the space holding you. Before thought, before language, before memory. Your system learned through sensation, through tone, through presence and absence. You don't need to recall anything. You don't need to search. Just notice that something has always been here. A steady background awareness. Quiet. Functional. Watching. This is where your earliest code formed. Not as belief, not as story, as response. Stay with the noticing. No correction, no judgment, no effort. Self-OS is online. Welcome to episode 1, patch 1.0, ancient code. Remain present. The system is beginning to reveal itself.
When you first come into the world, you don't arrive with a manual. You learn everything through reactions. A look, a tone, a moment that felt safe, a moment that didn't. Your system starts recording early, long before memory, long before choice. You learned who to be so you could belong. You learned what to quiet so you could stay safe. And you learned what to repeat so the world stayed predictable. That early learning becomes code, not because you're broken, but because your system wanted stability. And most adults still run that same code decades later. Today, we slow down enough to see it, not to judge it, to understand it. Let's explore the first layer of the system, the patterns that began before you knew they were forming. This track takes us back to where the coding began, before choice, before awareness, before you learned who you needed to be.
I learned the room before I learned my voice. I learned to watch before I learned to choose. Every look became a quiet rule. Every tone became a line of code. I took their stories as my shape. I carried fears that were not mine. I held their shame inside my chest. I ran their patterns without a word. Before I had a name, the world wrote lines inside me. Before I knew the truth, their old commands defined me. I lived inside a script I never asked to carry. Before I had a name, the code was laid already. I learned to hold my breath to keep the peace. I learned to shrink when voices grew. I learned to read the room like weather. I learned to bend before I broke. Their warnings lived inside my thoughts. Their fears became my careful steps. Their silence shaped the way I loved. Their hopes became a quiet test. Before I had a name, some lines kept me safe. Some lines kept me small. Some lines held me steady. Some lines built a wall. But now I see the pattern. The truth is clear and plain. I did not write this story, but I can write again. Before I had a name, the world wrote lines inside me. But now I hold the pen, the next command is mine. I lived inside a script I never asked to carry. Before I had a name, the code was laid already. Now I read the lines and choose which ones stay living. Now I read the lines and choose which ones stay living. I did not choose the code, but I choose what comes next.
Interfaces shaped your early world. The smile you learned, the tone that kept you safe, the habits that helped you find your place. Your interface worked hard for you, but it was only the starter version. Now you're ready for a deeper model, one built on choice, not history. Interfaces. Take control of what the world meets first.
Your first patterns form through repetition, not lessons, reactions. Maybe you learned to stay quiet. Maybe you learned to keep the peace. Maybe you learned to fix everything, or disappear when tension rose, or stay small so no one felt threatened, or stay strong so no one worried. These weren't conscious decisions, they were adaptations. Your system chose what kept you steady. If a parent only felt calm when you obeyed, your system learned to be agreeable. If conflict exploded without warning, your system learned to scan every room. If love depended on performance, your system learned to overachieve. If emotions were dismissed, your system learned to swallow them. Patterns don't appear by accident. They always come from somewhere. And when you don't question them, they run your adult life automatically. You react before thinking. You apologize before checking if you need to. You choose relationships based on old familiarity. You stay in roles that match your earliest training, not because you want to, because your code tells you that's what keeps you safe. But once you see the pattern, you create space. Space to choose, space to respond, space to update the code. Awareness is the first rewrite. This next track explores those early loops, the patterns that formed long before we could name them.
Same motion, same pace, same turn, same place. steer. I don't leave, I stay here. I don't stop it, I don't try. Let it run, let it ride. Still here, nothing pulling, nothing clear. Still here, same direction, same year. Still here, still here. Same tone, same face, same words, same space. Every step feels aligned, not because I chose the line, just because it's always near, just because I'm still here. No resistance, no release, just the rhythm keeping me. Still here, nothing pulling, nothing clear. Still here, same direction, same year. Not afraid, not aware, just repeating what was there. Not a problem, not a flaw, just the way I learned to walk. I don't fix it, I don't move, I let the pattern carry through. Still here, nothing pulling, nothing clear. Still here, same direction, same year.
kernel code is the foundation you've been running since the start. It wrote your earliest reactions, your first beliefs, your automatic moves. Some of that code still supports you, some of it limits you, and now you get to choose what stays. Kernel code. Take the driver's seat of your defaults.
The kernel forms when your world is small. Your nervous system writes rules to keep you alive. It does not consider the future. It does not know who you will become. It only knows what kept you safe then. When you examine your kernel, do so without blame. You are not correcting a mistake. You are updating a system that once protected you.
When you explore your early rules, you may feel frustration, or grief, or confusion. It means you're seeing clearly. These rules formed before you had power to question them. You were shaped by tone, by absence, by attention, by what was allowed and what wasn't. Everyone carries code that fit childhood but doesn't fit adulthood. You don't erase it, you understand it, and then you choose what remains. This next track honors the strength you built from survival code you never asked for but carried with skill.
Learn quiet when rooms got loud. Learn the tone that kept me around. Every look, every shift taught my body when to sit. I stayed small, I stayed near, held my breath till it cleared. No questions, just response. Moved along, kept it calm. Didn't choose it, but it fit. Every move already lit. Lines kept running out of view. Background noise pulling through. Survival code, running slow. Kept me warm when nights got cold. Held the line, held control. Did its job, did its role. Now I breathe, let it show. I can see the survival code. I learned yes before no. Learn the way the air will go. Fix the space, read the room. Moved ahead before I moved. Every step had a reason. Made sense then for the season. Nothing wrong, nothing broke. Just a loop, I never spoke. Now I see it running clear. Every loop built from fear. I don't rush it, I don't fight. Just watching in the light. Survival code, running slow. Kept me warm when nights got cold. Held the line, held control. Did its job, did its role. Now I breathe, let it show. I can see the survival code. Still running, still here, still running.
Firewall gives your attention room to breathe. It filters the noise. It shields your focus. It helps you stay steady when the world gets loud. A strong system isn't closed. It's selective. Firewall. Protect your energy like it matters, because it does.
New patterns don't arrive through force. They arrive through repetition. Every small pause, every calmer tone, every moment you choose presence instead of reaction builds circuitry. Consistency beats intensity. You don't need to overhaul your life. You only need to observe one pattern at a time. Awareness creates choice. Choice repeated becomes change. This is how you update your system without losing yourself. This last track brings the message home. A rewrite begins with one small choice, followed again and again.
I've been running all the instructions, living in a borrowed frame. Now I step into the present, claim my name.
I learned to mute my fire, keep the peace at any cost. Stay 10 toes while my soul pay the cost. Read the room, like scripture move like I was told. Turn survival into chains, heavy but cold.
Now I walk with new weight, every step to liberate. Colors I buried rising, no longer scared to live it. I write the code I'm running, no apologies given. One breath, one shift, watch the fear dissolve. Rewrite starts right now, this is my resolve. Rewrite begins here, watch me rise clear. Old scars fade, new blood in the atmosphere.
I speak my truth loud, cut the chains, no fear. Grounded in my power.
Rewrite begins here.
Yeah.
Chase validation like air, shape myself to fit the frame. Pose for comfort, lost my name in the game. Now I move unscripted, take the space I was denied. Every small step forward, cross the path I decide. This ain't gentle healing, this is control flame. Slow turns the wheel, no force, just will. One grounded second, everything gets real. Rewrite begins here, rising clear. Breathe it in, let it burn. New frontier, I own every year.
Built me, every crack and every scar. Now I rise rebuilt stronger than before. This is rebirth with teeth, hear me roar.
Rewrite begins here. Watch the sky tear. Every chain breaks. Feel the shift in the air. On the other line, rewrite begins. Rewrite begins here. There's no fear.
Divinity Rewrite supports the part of you ready to evolve. Legacy code honored. New code written with intention. Divinity Rewrite. Step into the version of you that feels true.
Your early code shaped you, but it does not define you. Awareness opens the system. Choice writes the future.
You've begun the work, not through force, not through self-judgment, through clarity. Today, choose one small pattern to observe, not to change, to understand. That single act starts your rewrite. Thank you for installing patch 1.0, Ancient Code. I'll see you in the next update.